Welcome to the On Deck podcast on the LineStar YouTube channel. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. We've got your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus, as always, our home run calls of the day. As always, we're using the LineStar app to help us out. For those of you that are interested, go to linestarapp.com and it'll help you out with your DFS, Props AI, which is our tool for prop betting, and also the home run dinger report is awesome for home run calls. But if you also want to check out our free props optimizer that is available today, go check that out as well. Again, totally free wherever you get your apps, whether it be Android or on iOS. Go download it today, the props optimizer, and do us a huge favor before we get into our picks for today, which are plentiful. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Not only does it help us out, but it also helps you out, because if we go 2 for 2 on our main picks, one randomly selected commenter will win $20. You got to be in it to win it. So make sure, like this video, subscribe, and comment. All right, Tyler, we've got some redeeming to do, because yesterday, quite frankly, was a dumpster fire kind of all across the board, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I don't want to think about yesterday. I don't want to think about the Knicks. I don't want to think about my bad picks yesterday that didn't pan out for me. You know what? Today is a new day. Fortunately for us, we have been crushing it all season long, so we've built up a nice cushion. But, you know, today's a new day. We got to redeem ourselves. How are you feeling on this Wednesday?
I mean, yesterday was so bad, I had to change things up. Hats off. We mean business, and we got to get back on track.
Back on track today.
But hey, it was a great Padres comeback win yesterday.
There you go. Silver lining.
You know, we gave up 6 runs in the first and then end up winning. Doesn't happen that often.
There you go. I was too busy sulking and, you know, getting targeted by Instagram with some referee rage bait over that Knicks game yesterday. So I did not see that, but I'm glad one of us is on the positive side of things here today. Let's try to keep our props positive for today and get some nice winners. What are you rolling with for your main prop bet of the day?
I got to go with Chicago Cubs, Dansby, Swanson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projection. And I laughed seeing this because it's at 4.98. It is huge, but he has just been on fire. He's hitting 382 with 4 home runs, a 255 ISO versus right-handed pitching over the last 20 games. And he's going against Tanner Gordon, who just hasn't been very good. Behind him is a very poor bullpen. I like the spot for the Cubs today. They've been hot, and they're going to keep it rolling today.
Yeah, I actually might have a Cubs player for my home run call today. Also liking the Cubs against that bullpen that is just terrible. They're giving up the hardest hit rate in all of baseball right now. So I am with you on that pick for you. For mine, though, I know Yankee let me down yesterday in my main prop bet, but I'm going back there again. This time, though. Where's my gavel? All rise for the judge. We're going over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Yes, that line is high, but LineStar's projection is higher, 3.6, over 7 of the last 10 games. He's batting .352 in the month of May with 8 home runs. This is a guy who is top 3 in barrels per plate appearance percentage and average exit velocity. Basically, Judge is crushing it, as we all know. He's got a 667 ISO versus left-handed pitching this year, which is highest on the slate among all hitters that we've got going. And he's going up against Angels lefty Yusei Kikuchi. He's giving up a 1.35 home run per 9 rate to righty bats this season. So I think Judge is very likely to go yard today. He's gone yard against him in the past. He's 5 for 25 against him with 2 home runs. Plus the bullpen behind Kikuchi is 30th in opponent average and giving up the second highest hard contact rate in all of baseball. We've got 66-degree temperatures at Angel Stadium today, 8-mile-an-hour wind blowing out to left field. And Aaron Judge on our Dinger Report on the LineStar app, the most likely player to go yard today with a 27.8% chance of a home run. I like Aaron Judge over 2.5 hits, runs, RBI. Usually don't love going there when the line gets bumped up like that, but I just can't resist today, Tyler. What are your thoughts on my Yankees?
I mean, Aaron Judge is an absolute beast, so you can always pick him.
Yeah.
I mean, my only thoughts really is going with the pitcher as far as Kikuchi. He can be incredible. I mean, Kevin Gausman of the Blue Jays have said, you know, when he was on that staff, they said Kikuchi had the best stuff, but he's just inconsistent. He lets a
Right.
couple pitches, go that he probably shouldn't have, and guys hit home runs off him. That happens for Aaron Judge. That ball might land in Nevada.
All right, so let's roll with Judge today over that 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and combining with Tyler's pick of Dansby Swanson over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We're throwing that on an entry. If that cashes and both players hit, one randomly selected commentator wins $20. So to enter into that contest, again, just like this video, make sure you're subscribed to our LineStar YouTube channel, and then just comment below. Could be anything. If you've got any locks for today, for example, you could drop those below as well. We're all trying to help each other out today. And let's give some bonus picks out because variety is the spice of life. I know yesterday we steered you guys wrong, but we're back at it today trying to right the ship. Tyler, bonus bets, what you rolling with?
All right, I got to roll with Austin Hayes over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projections 2.4, consensus at 2. The guy has just been absolutely crushing it. 389 average, 333 ISO over the last 20. He's a top 10% hitter versus left-handed pitchers, and he's going against Noah Cameron, who on the surface looks absolutely incredible. He has a 0.93 ERA through his very small, limited sample size in the MLB. However, there is some big time regression monsters coming to him. He has a 4.03 FIP. It is just not likely that the spread of those two stay that way for a while. And with Cincinnati swinging the bat really well lately, they have 6+ runs in 5 of the last 8 games. And Austin Hayes being hot is part of the reason I think he gets over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI.
All right, Tyler, for my pick, I'm going to a player that is supposed to be back today for the Texas Rangers, and that is Corey Seager, who has spent some time on the IL with a hamstring injury, but he's supposed to be back today, and this is a hitter that I definitely want to target because LineStar's projection for him in the hits, runs, RBI category is around 2.3. But he's going up against Toronto righty Paxton Schultz, who's taken the hill on just 2 days rest after working out of the pen in AAA. He should be utilized as an opener in front of lefty Eric Lauer, who gives up worse splits to lefty bats. So this could be a good situation for Seager to come back into. Also, the Toronto bullpen is good, but they are giving up the 6th highest hard contact rate. We've got a run total of 8.5, so don't mind a play here for Corey Seager in his return over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Remember, he was crushing it at the beginning of May before he went out, so hoping he just picks up right where he left off with that. And then I'm going to the Seattle Mariners. Julio Rodriguez over 1.5 bases might be a decent play here. LineStar's projection is 2.1. He's been over this 1.5 bases mark 6 of the last 10 games, batting .348 the last 7 days with 2 home runs in that span, and also has a decent track record against Trevor Williams, the pitcher for the Washington Nationals he's going up against. He's 4 for 5 against him with a home run. I know this is a small sample size, but Williams is giving up a 305 opponent average. He is better to right-handed bats, but the bullpen behind him is just terrible. 29th in opponent average, ERA, whip, basically all the metrics that can tell you that the Washington bullpen, if he doesn't get to Trevor Williams, he could definitely get to the bullpen as well. So I don't mind going Julio Rodriguez today over that 1.5 bases mark. All right, those are our picks for today. Again, check out that props optimizer if you haven't yet. It's a great tool that can help you tremendously in the prop market, and it's totally free. For example, if you guys play on Underdog or PrizePicks, it's a great tool that can show you what the odds are, so you can really find tremendous value on those pick'em sites. But it's also great if you're using sports books as well, and it's totally free. So check it out today. Download it wherever you get your apps. Now it's time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger on this Wednesday?
I'm going with 2 things that generally don't go together, and that is Bobby Witt value bomb. He's plus 550.
Wow.
I love the odds here. Vegas has him at a 14.8% chance. However, LineStar has him at an 18.5%. So I like betting on a Bobby Witt bomb. He has a 253 ISO versus right-handed pitching, 46% hard contact over the last 2 weeks. And Hunter Green, who is a very good pitcher, is allowing 1.4 home runs per 9, 43% hard hit rate, 40% fly balls. And behind him, the Reds bullpen, is allowed 30 home runs so far this season. So I think Bobby Witt's going to go long.
Nice value there. For mine, I'm going to the Cubs and their slugger, Seiya Suzuki, plus 460 for a home run today. And LineStar has him at a 21.2% chance of a dinger. Suzuki has 14 on the year. And this is a righty bat with a 204 ISO versus right-handed pitching. So we know the raw power exists. And today going up against Colorado righty Tanner Gordon. Yes, he's only allowed 1 home run through 2 starts, but if you take a look at his numbers, a 208 home run per 9 rate to righty bats and a 47.1% hard contact to them. He also has a very low home run to fly ball ratio. I think regression is coming in terms of those home runs for Tanner Gordon, plus the bullpen behind him, 22nd in home run per 9 rate, and giving up the highest hard contact rate in all of baseball. Let's go Seiya Suzuki for a bomb today. Liking those Cubs bats today. And make sure to check out our Dinger Report on the LineStar app to help you guys out if you're making those home run calls and placing those wagers. Go check it out today, linestarapp.com. For today, I'll just go ahead and reveal who our top 5 are on that Dinger Report. Hold a moment. Aaron Judge, Kyle Tucker, Cal Raleigh, Seiya Suzuki, Wyatt Langford. Those are our top 5 for today. Not only can you use it for home run calls, but you can also maybe use that as a tool to help you decide, who to take for over 1.5 bases or even place in your daily fantasy lineup for today. Tyler is breaking things down from a DFS perspective, so go check out his video and breakdown for all of you guys that are playing in those DFS contests today. Let's right the ship on this Wednesday, get back on track, and back to our winning ways. It is Winning Wednesday after all, right, Tyler?
Yep. Get
Winning
back on track.
Wednesdays with Wiemann. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.